Alright, Dean's been busy at work. I wanted to get this on YouTube, but I had to run to HGR, and Dean did exactly what I was hoping, which is take those blue frames that were out back. He even welded it. Old Nate doesn't know how to weld, so I just would have cut it longer and bolted it in, which would have taken about 4 hours. Drilling holes in this metal with bits that aren't sharp.
Right.
I don't drill holes, Dean. I burn through this metal.
Right.
So Dean's welding it up, so these will hold a piece of all thread, which will hold the burners. So we're going to put a bigger piece of pipe on that tonight, and we'll come out the front. So Mike's got the valve control in front where he can easily make adjustments on the flame. And running that 3/4 inch piece of pipe right there underneath, I don't know, that seems a bit risky. So, I don't know. Probably isn't a big deal. Heck, we'll probably do the same thing, Dean, because it's easy.
Yeah.
We'll just run a bigger piece of pipe. So I looked it up, and the maximum BTUs you can get out of a 10-foot 3/4 inch piece of black pipe is 200,000 BTU. Well, each one of these burners is 144,000 BTU. So if I would have put just a 3/4 inch pipe, you know, this would be able to run. But if I just tee off and then run a, you know, this burner is smaller. Let me get over there and show you. Poof, we're here. So yeah, this is a smaller burner. Joe's letting me use this. It is hooked up to 1/2 inch, but I believe this is 100,000 BTU. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, Dean and I will get something to secure this. I probably, for Mike's sake, should just order another 3/4 inch. Dang, that's cool. That's a 110, huh?
Yep.
What kind of welder is this?
Oh, Lincoln Andy Meg.
Yeah, but what's on the tip?
It's a little Meg.
So it feeds wire?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. This is like black magic to me, so it's black magic.
Important on these little 110s.
Yeah? Is that why you grind everything?
Yep. Oh yeah. It's gotta be nice and pretty.
That's pretty sweet. You don't want to be doing this around a lot of wood, Dean.
No.
I don't think I'd do this in a wooden building.
It's fire.
That's pretty cool. So he did this little spot and that little spot. I could feel the heat off that bad boy. Huh. Black magic. So you tack it down, that way you can run a bead after it's like, you're basically tacking it, right?
Yeah, it's
Holding it in place.
oh yeah, that thing's heavy enough to probably just left it there.
Right, but you're doing the proper thing.
I'm just
Dean, that burns my eyes when I look at it.
yeah, you shouldn't be looking at it.
You shouldn't look at it?
No. Or you ain't gonna be looking at nothing tomorrow.
Well, I'm looking at it through my camera, luckily. My phone here. My phone may not like it, but it's okay. I'd rather have it burn my phone lens than my eyes.
Right. Your camera will be just fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah. Flux core.
Gotcha.
But
Does that burn so hot that it actually melted that?
yeah.
How about that? Yeah, this is perfect. They're spoiled here, Dean.
And who would have thought this was an old racking
Right.
for buildings?
I can't remember where we got it. Either it was here, I don't know.
Yeah. See? Glad I tore half of it apart.
Right. Okay, so we got this put into place. And then we're gonna stick a burner here. We're gonna stick a burner here. And then Mike will have two. I plugged these in so we had some lights in here. So Dean's gonna grind it, tack weld it so it can't go anywhere like he did on these right here. So he tack welded those. These are actually full of syrup. They're ready for tomorrow. Smart. That's pretty full. I'd say that's got 12 gallons in it. Well, it's 45. That's 20 gallons. That's 50% full, boys. You should lick it. Yeah, it's dry. Throw that one away. Whose Sharpie did you steal?
Zach's.
Yep. It's on camera now.
Oh, yeah.
Nice, good lines.
This floor's hot.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Floor's warm?
Kneel down on it for a minute.
Oh, yeah, baby. He's got that concrete warm. Woo. I didn't think about that. We might have to put some fiber or something on that. Or run some fire brick under it. Well, it looks like not only will we get a 4th pot, Dean and I think we can get a 5th pot. And that would increase our daily tonnage by 100 pounds a pot times 3. So that'd be 100, 300, that'd be 600 pounds. We'd be pushing 1,600 pounds in an 8-hour shift if we don't preheat syrup. 1,600 pounds of sugar, I want to be clear. Almost a ton, Dean. You think we'll get to a ton?
It's a lot of sugar.
I think we'll get to a ton.
Yeah.
It's 9 o'clock. Dino and I made a run to Lowe's, Home Depot, and then we had to get some sheets. We got Johnsonville brats, which at 9 o'clock at night sounded delicious. So we're gonna go back, do some plumbing, and make sure we get some footage for you, because we need to get this gas lines in so they can run first thing in the morning. And we're taking care of our buddy Mike, so he's got a little easier process to run his he's cooking on stock pots. So Mike Roberts, aka Maple Walter White. So Dean and I are back from Sheets, and Dean has the idea. Let's get the pipe threader, the rigid pipe threader. We'll take it all the way in there so we're not running back and forth. Who needs all that exercise? But it's really the time. If we run back and forth and thread pipe, this job will be a long time. But I will say that sausage I got, that Johnsonville sausage from Sheets, I got mustard on me everywhere. It was delicious, but I did get it all over myself. this little guy right here. So I had it a little bit too big, and I moved it to a little bit smaller than 1.25 inches because the pipe thread, National Pipe Thread's tapered. It's okay, it was a little smaller. It got it easy. It made it easier to start. So I got to go to 3/4 now, which is a completely different die set. So I'm going to pull this guy off and then start threading 3/4. Here's what we did. We moved the valves to a convenient place in front of each burner. So we actually dropped the pipe down so it's an easy step across. Make it a little easier for our team in case Mike needs to get to the back. And then burners in front, or valves in front to control temp. And then we went ahead and added a 5th one for a burner. Taylor's going to order 2 more of the big burners for us because they cover so much space. I don't really know how this is going to work.
Help if this actually right.
Yeah, they're all burned.
Yeah. Where are you gonna clamp?
The clamp is over there. Okay. So it's 2 a.m. and Dean and I just finished adding a 4th burner and made sure we had enough room for a 5th burner. And each one of these pots, every time we cook, will make 100 pounds of sugar. So first batch of the day should be right there, 400 pounds. Do I have that right? I'm a little tired. Hold on. So 125 times 4 is 500. It should make 1,500 pounds a day. That's running an 8-hour shift with 4 pots running. So going up to 270 degrees to make dry sugar takes an extra 45 minutes because they gotta nurse it a little bit for that last 10 degrees. At the beginning we were only going to 260 and we ended up with damp wet sugar, we call it. So about 2.2% moisture, and then taking it up to 270, right after out of the ribbon blender, it's about 0.7%, 0.7% moisture. And actually from the time that it goes from the ribbon blender into the sifter, it's actually gaining moisture in a room where we have 2 air conditioners and a dehumidifier. So yeah, the stuff's so dry, it wants moisture in it. But yeah, we were able to add the 4th pot, which will probably get us back to about 1,400 pounds. By the time we had the 5th pot, we might be around 1,600 pounds. And if we start warming it up, you know, put the burner under this guy just to get it warm, you know, we might be able to push 2,000 pounds on an 8-hour shift. It's kind of the goal. But I'm done. I'm gonna take a shower, wash my clothes in the washer and dryer, and then I'm sleeping on the Freightliner tonight.
World-class pediatrics should things get serious.
Woo. Already burning on the sides. Ooh. This one's still boiling, I'm not shocked. This one will definitely be last. The little burner that could.